Hey guys, today we are making these set of two paper mache Christmas trees. The paper mache trees, I got them from Hobby Lobby. They were both the same size. They are 18 inches. You could get whatever size you want. And then I cut this down to 14 inches. Okay, so I have a set of two, one taller, one shorter. I've used the chunky yarn also from Hobby Lobby. And I've also used this trim that comes in a roll, and it is from Hobby Lobby, okay? So this is the one, that's what it looks like, how it comes. And it is a flat, it's kind of stiff, but it's like it's all little pieces of tinsel that makes it like very shiny and pretty. So that's all I'm using right now. And look how pretty, because this makes it sparkle all over the place. I am going to decorate them and embellish them with a topper, and I'm going to turn these into a centerpiece. So let me show you how we do it. We start from the top, and it is a little awkward to do it from, to start it, because we do need to hold a couple of elements. So it's got a back part of it, and that's where I'm going to start. I'm going to put a little bit of glue, and I'm going to start my yarn right there. Okay, when you're doing a swirly kind of motion, that's the best way to start your yarn. Okay, so you give it a couple of minutes to set, and after that, we are going to wrap it. But once you know where it's going to be wrapped, you give it a little glue and you set it right there. Now we are back to the back side, and we want to start going down with both elements, okay? So this is where it gets a little awkward. So I'm going to glue the back, or trying to glue the back, and you gotta hold it. You have to give it time, okay? I am going to trim this off a little bit. Now I'm going to start with my trim, like so. And I am going to start from the back. I want both pieces to grow, together, my yarn and my trim. So I'm going to set my trim. This is the only part where you need to be a little patient and really give it time to set in, okay? Because like I said, the trim is a little hard. It's not as soft as the yarn. So if you don't hold it down well enough, it's going to unglue once you have finished your piece, and we don't want that. So this is when you kind of have to give it a little bit of time and play with it a little bit. So be patient and put a little bit of glue at a time and turn a little bit at a time. So as you keep going, make sure you apply pressure on the part that you glued down. I try to glue an inch or two at a time, because it just makes it easier to keep my yarn clean and our trim in place. Again, the trim I chose, it's a stiff trim. It's not a soft trim that we would use normally for something made out of fabric, for example. So it does take a little bit of pressure to make sure that it applies and it stays on. So take your time and keep going round and round. This was a very simple and easy project. Hope you enjoyed it. See you guys soon.